Good day again, everybody. This is Ying Yang with another piece of Morsels of a Thought, number 1724, Part B. Today I wanted to read a Sunday Thought Confronting Tyranny article by a man named Robert Reich, a former Secretary of Labor, who was also a professor at UC Berkeley for 17 years. He is thinking about how to confront tyranny. Sunday thought, confronting tyranny. 7 things we've learned. It's getting worse. Friends, it's getting worse. Trump's regime forces late night comedians off the air. He threatens to take away broadcast licenses of networks whose TV personalities criticize him. I wonder if I can get this to be bigger. Yeah, that would be bigger. Okay. Who's okay? This is not. I don't remember my words. Guys. All right. Demands that the attorney general prosecute his enemy. This is Trump, sues the New York Times for criticizing him, bombs boats in international waters, occupies more cities, targets and sometimes disappears people who look Latino, allows Putin and Netanyahu to do their worst, and so on. If you are feeling frightened or disoriented, you have every reason. Yet we have learned several lessons about how to deal with this tyrant, and we must practice them. First, it is not possible to appease him. As Columbia University, several big law firms and media companies such as ABC and CBS have shown, seeking to appease him only further encourages his tyranny. It is better to fight and litigate than to settle. Second, it's hard to stand up to him separately since every university, law firm, media company, and other target of Trump's wrath is competing with every other for students, consumers, clients, or advertisers, which is why it's important for us to join together to create a united front. Harvard is doing a good job confronting the regime, but would do better if it acted as umbrella for all of higher education, litigating against the regime as a whole and speaking from with one voice against its incursions on academic freedom and free speech. Every tyrant in history has sought to divide and conquer. It's one of Trump's major plays. He wants to attack institutions individually so they don't join together. He also seeks to divide America by politics, ethnicity, race, religion, region, sexual orientation, and preference so that we're fragmented and angry with each other. The third lesson is that confronting a tyrant requires courage. Large profit driven corporations like ABC and CBS have none. Columbia and several other universities, as well as the law firms that surrendered to Trump, have shown little. But the New York Times and Wall Street Journal have displayed backbone, as has Harvard, and hundreds of thousands of you have shown courage by making good trouble at Republican town halls and participating in peaceful demonstrations. Courage can be contagious. It is easier to be courageous if others are courageous, which is why solidarity is essential. Demonstrations show us we're not alone, that we're part of a broad movement to take back our democracy. Mark your calendars for the next No Kings protests on October 18th, 2025. A fourth lesson, confronting tyranny is an ongoing effort. It requires tenacity. The oppression we're experiencing will not end soon, which is why it's important to pace ourselves, maintain our strength, and not get burned out. Fifth, confronting tyranny requires that we act in small ways against it as well as large. We must correct lies when we hear them coming from anywhere, even members of our family. We cannot tolerate bigotry from anyone. We have to push forward. We have to push our elected representatives as well as the organizations that employ us and the institutions in which we participate to fight back. Sixth, we must look for opportunities to celebrate even small wins and find ways to maintain our hopefulness. Tyrants want those whom they oppress to lose hope so the tyrants can take over all facets of society. We must not ever lose hope, facet is aspect. Finally, the best antidote to feelings of panic, helplessness, and stress is activism. The more we speak up, write our members of Congress, push the lenders of our companies and universities to take strong stands, organize locally, participate in demonstrations, boycott companies that are surrendering to the tyrants, such as canceling our Disney Plus subscriptions, and protect the most vulnerable among us, but the better we feel and the stronger we become. My friends, these are among the hardest times most of us have ever experienced. I understand the stress you feel. I share it. This is Robert Reich speaking. But please do not despair. Do not feel helpless. Channel your outrage, anger, and sadness into action. It is up to us to preserve democracy and protect social justice. Our predecessors in this struggle, generations who have sacrificed for these values, demand it. Our children and grandchildren deserve it. Now, if you are on my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe and share. And go to my Morsels of a Thought audience on Facebook to find this article. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Old Kinderhook.